Hey people, what's up? My name is Dalton. This is my YouTube channel, Dalton My World, and this is the second stimulus package update, okay, for December the 22nd, 2020. Okay, and people, the House has passed the bill, the Senate passed it, and now it's going to President Trump, who said in many of his tweets recently that he will pass it. Okay, and he goes on, blah blah blah. American people waited way too long for this. So yes, I will pass this. I will sign this. Cool. Okay, and he has been briefed on what is in this bill. Okay, now understand you're gonna hear a lot about this in the upcoming days, all the way into January, because this is actually two bills in one. One is the stimulus pack, the second stimulus package, which is meant to just bridge you over till the new president, takes office January the 20th. All right, and but it goes on way beyond that. All right. And the other package is to keep the government open, funded, keep military funded. It's called the CR bill, which is a continuing resolution. So it's two bills in one. So when you hear about it, it may sound confusing because you're going, what does that got to do with this? Because a lot of times they're not telling you, well, now we're talking about this other bill. All right. Now, if you find this video or any of my videos helpful, I ask you to give it a thumbs up. I ask you to subscribe. Hit that red word on the bottom down there that says subscribe. All right. I ask you to comment as long as it's respectful. And I ask you to share it on any social media that you can to help other people. All right. By sharing it and giving it a thumbs up, you're basically doing your part to help others and giving them the information they need, give them that help and hope. All right. Now, this stimulus package or relief bill, whatever you want to call it, the second one that was passed by the House and the Senate is huge, people. But I'm gonna try to break it down real quick of what's in there. All right. This thing is huge. Now, here we go. Stimulus checks, yeah, you're going to get a $600 stimulus check as an individual. All right. If you're a couple, you double that, $1,200. This is going to be for people uh, who earn $75,000 or under. Okay. Now, if you actually make $99,000, above $99,000, you don't get anything. And what that means is that once you hit the $75,000 cap, they start breaking down. You get less, a little bit less, okay, until you get to the 99,000. Now, this is very important, okay. Undocumented immigrants do not get the stimulus check, but the spouses and children that have a legit Social Security number, American Social Security number, are eligible. So that's a little bit different than what we had before. Okay. Now, unemployment, you're going to get $300 of unemployment for 11 weeks, no retro. Biden said that when he gets in office, he's going to take care of your retro. All right. Now, is there going to be overlap? Most likely. But it shouldn't be no more than about 2 weeks to a month, and then you start getting your money rolling in. So what that means is $300 above. If let's say you qualify for $200, you're going to get an extra $200 a week. You're going to get an extra $300. So that'd be your $500 a week. All right. Now this is interesting. This is really good. PUA. PUA is unemployment for gig workers. Okay, people who are contracted. You know what I'm saying? They're not left out. Okay, so they did instead extend PUA, and they're gonna fill that back up, and mainly that's for pandemic unemployment assistance, uh, and that is for like mainly focuses on gig workers. Okay, I don't care if you drive an Uber, um, Instacart, full time Instacart, doing something else. All right, ship tea. Now, excuse me. Now, oh yeah, this is really interesting. They're giving grants to theaters and other live venues to keep them afloat. All right. So yes, grants are being given to theaters and other live venues. Okay. Now, also very important, they are giving fundings to schools and listen closely, childcare. You heard me right. They're giving fundings to schools and childcare. They're giving $10 billion. That's right. They're giving $10 billion. All right. Now, rental assistance. This is very important. They have actually have rental assistance. They're giving $25 billion for rental assistance. Now, understand this rental assistance isn't like most rental assistance you heard of. Okay, normally they give it to the government, but they're not doing that. They're giving the money to the state and local. And one of the main reasons I believe they're doing that is because state and local can create their own, even if it's temporary, task force. Okay, and what that task force can do is to make sure that your landlord did not evict you and still trying to get money. Okay, they can make sure you're in your apartment, your home, whatever you're renting safely. Okay, that and that you're protected under a roof. All right, and now the landlords, they did not forget the landlord. They did it right this time, in my opinion. Basically, your landlords will apply for this. Now, if you're a landlord, listen carefully. If you have someone and they're 6 months behind on their rent, okay, and you evict them and you try to get this money, you're not going to. They have to be in their residence, and you have to show that they're still there, okay, and then you get that 6 months behind the rent plus the present rent. Okay, but you do have to, the landlords have to apply for it. So I think they did it right this time because the landlords are not getting gypped. The landlords are getting money, and then the people get to stay in a warm home. Okay, and if you're that landlord that's been putting off fixing that toilet stool, I would get on it. Okay, now so that's how that's going to work. So the landlords, yes, they can apply and get money for that back rent, but hey, you don't think you're going to get money for that back rent and evict them. That's why I believe they did with the state and local instead of just government, because people can get away with doing stuff with all the red tape of the government while the person is evicted and they still be getting the money. Now, as they said, things are going to be more targeted this time. They learned from their mistakes of the last bill that stimulus bill that they created. Okay, so the landlord's got to put their money where their mouth is and make sure that those tenants are in that and they're probably going to create task force. That's what I believe they did it with the state and local to make sure those tenants are still in those apartments. All right, and then that landlord can get all that juicy back money as well as the present, okay, rent. Now, that is super, super important. That was missing last time, and a lot of landlords complaining about it. Now They're taking care of it. They learn from their mistakes and actually did it right, in my opinion. Okay. Now, oh, I got mine. I had to literally write all this stuff down, people, because there's. I mean, and what I'm telling you is just a tip of the iceberg. Okay. Let's see. Snap EBT will get extra 15% for 6 months. This is important. PEBT is extended. Okay. All right. Now, for money is going to go to food banks. Oh yeah. Now, vaccines and hospitals will get $20 billion. Okay. So hospitals and vaccines are getting $20 billion on this. And remember, like I said, this stimulus release package is just to bridge you over. It's not to be like the CARES One Act. It's just to bridge you over till till Biden takes office and does his thing. Okay. And if you're a Trump conspiracy theorist, till Trump regains office and does his thing, whatever you want to believe, until the powers to be come into effect on January the 20th and gain power. Okay? That's where, even though all these fundings and things go beyond that, okay, this is mainly to help bridge over, as I stated in my other videos. Okay? Now, super important. Um, Something I wanted to tell you. Yeah, this is the bridge over into the other till the person who comes into power January 20th. Now, eviction moratorium. Yes, eviction moratorium has been extended, but it's a little bit different. Okay, you got to. I believe it's the one that Trump did, but just like last time, I really believe the CDC is going to do one too. Okay, because last time Trump did it with eviction with a executive order, and I believe CDC is going to do one too. All right, and the way, but like I said, you got to write that letter. Okay, and I show you how to write the letter on my video. Okay. You can find it, I believe, in uh, you know, uh, free and low cost stuff in my playlist. All right. So that wraps it up. I wanted to make this short and and to the point. So that's just I scratch the surface, but to give you a general idea of what's in it. Yes, the House has already passed it. The Senate has already passed it. President Trump said he is going to sign it. Okay, he ain't vetoing nothing. He's going to sign it, get it done. They're expecting him to sign it today, but if it goes on his Christmas break, he's going to sign it in, I believe, in Florida, where he's going to spend his, where he actually moved from New York to Florida. And that's another story. So he is definitely going to sign it. All right, and I just wanted to give you that breaking news. Yes. All right. When will you get it? Well, most likely, they said that you should be getting it by the end of this month. Okay, you're gonna start seeing it rolling out in direct deposits. Oh, one quick thing, super important. If statuses in your life has changed, if now you're taking care of the kids, okay, if now you're taking care of kids, but you weren't when you had the first stimulus package, when you did that one, but now you're taking care of the kids, notify IRS as soon as possible. Make sure they have your updated information. You can call them, make sure they have your updated information, okay? And I'm pretty sure they're going to open up a portal just like they did last time where you can update your information that way. But if you want to get on it, the sooner the better. give him a call. Okay? All right? Don't expect him to read your mind and understand the changes that happened in your life within the last 8 months. All right? All right. I hope you enjoy this. Thank you. All my subscribers, all my viewers, stay safe out there. And I will rap to you later. Peace out.